I asked the Cinemateq community which film should get the review roast treatment next, and you overwhelmingly voted for Shrek 2. So let's peel back the layers on this highly rated sequel onion and see what kind of petty takes the haters have today. I wanted to watch Avatar, so you should have watched Avatar. It's not hard to find. Not a big fan of Mike Meyer. You hate him so much you forgot to pluralize him. STFU. No you. I believe this was made for ugly people. No, actually, it was made for children. I guess we all know what this person thinks of children. Yo, he actually kinda what? It's okay, this is a safe space. You can say the horny thing. Farts. Absolutely the amount of nuance I expect from someone whose username is cinephile. Horrible. I don't know if I'm gonna take the opinion of someone seriously if they give a heart to Halloween Ends. No continuity at all. The rules of magic and the fairy godmother follow no logic and break rules established earlier in the movie. We've got a real Brandon Sanderson fan over here. I also love how this person goes after the Burger King in the film even though it's clearly not a Burger King. And then they go on to say, why is it a drive-through only location? Is this some kind of post-COVID dystopia? Yeah, obviously. The film that came out in 2004 includes a post-COVID dystopia, you dummy. Sorry hot take, but I just don't like Shrek. Why are you apologizing? Just give in to your anger. Shrek fucked my wife. I guess that makes you the donkey of the relationship. There is no fairy godmother. Wake up, sheeple. And like, obviously there's a fairy godmother, we see her in the film, but what happens to her when she dies? She just turns into bubbles? What is up with that? If I could give it 0 stars, I would. You can literally review something and not give it a star rating. I do it all the time. Blatant propaganda. And obviously the opposite is true. The whole Cops parody is meant to show you that cops are overly brutal. But hey, don't let a little nuance like that discourage you from being an idiot on the internet. It certainly doesn't discourage me. Catastrophe. How dare you say that about our noble hero Puss in Boots? Fear him, if you dare. Shrek is such an asshole, I'm sorry, I can't. What's even more damning is that Shrek is just a stereotype of what men typically act like in a relationship. I absolutely hated this movie with everything in me. I genuinely blame it for my now hate for men, male authority figures, and fathers. Like that godmother is a transphobe. 0 lies detected. Doesn't exist. Denial is a river in Egypt. If the Shrek movies were a person, they would have an extremely punchable face. But their hair would be so majestic. No one asked for a sequel unless you enjoyed Shrek is Love, Shrek is Life. This sentence is in desperate need of some punctuation. No, just no. The first one obviously didn't work. Why even both making a second one? Because the first one made a lot of money and studio executives love making money. There's no mystery here. Cool and fun. I think you might have picked the wrong star rating, friendo. Drek. And you know what? I'm usually a big fan of wordplay, but former Chancellor of Germany Angela Merkel, I expect a little bit better out of you. Since this is a review for Shrek 2, you very easily could have added on a second word that denoted it was a sequel, like Drek again, or more Drek, or even the very basic Drek 2 Electric Boogaloo. For this epic letdown, I must say, hasta la vista, baby. This is genuinely the most terrifying movie I have ever seen. I see Shrek everywhere now. You're probably just watching the movie on a loop, or you are a parent. Shit. I love it when they get right to the point. Nah. Yeah. Did I say that in a German accent? Now he has a wife? They got married at the end of the last film. Keep up with your lore. Netflix. You know Shrek definitely wouldn't share his password. Only reason I gave this a star is because Puss is in it. Brilliant. Wait until you see Puss in Boots 2. You are going to have a very good day. This movie is lazy, looks like shit, and is aggressively transphobic for no damn reason. The film definitely is transphobic and needs to be criticized for it. Turned it off after 15 minutes. I am really starting to get behind the people in the comments who say if you can't finish a film, then you shouldn't be allowed to review it. And Drew Rue's favorite movie, so I hate it. The cornerstone of a quality friendship. Too much Puss in Boots. How dare you? She's a 10, but she loves horror movies. She's a 12. Amazing movie. I laughed, I cried, and the fairy godmother killed her solo. However, the animators gave Shrek hairy nipples, and I cannot express how much I wish they did not do that. I always love getting a preview for my own nightmares. Fairy godmother can suck it. I don't think that's what she meant by a happily ever after. All you need to know about Shrek 2 is that it has pro-union sentiments and art pop covers of 80s songs. For one thing, being pro-union is cool. And for another thing, the Buzzcocks song is from the 70s, not the 80s, although admittedly, it was a terrible cover. People slightly younger than me are the dumbest people on the planet. Okay, boomer. I have a vendetta against Shrek. Hey everyone, look. We've got an absolute badass over here. Try it again. And again and again. Dalton thinks this movie is at least funny. Michael does not. I do not know who these people are, and I do not care. Child tier movie. Wow, you managed to stumble onto the point. I don't know if this has to do with Shrek 2, but apparently this person is possessed. I like when the Hispanic cat gets high on weed. He said it wasn't his?
Catnip.
That's no mine.
Did you even watch the movie? movie? Brilliant, I'm decomposing. Thank you for reminding me about the slow creep of death in a Shrek 2 review. This hurts me physically. Did the TV fall on you? I need a hero to save me from this nightmare because there aren't any explosions. I'm so sorry, Explosive Review. Better luck next time. Speaking of next time, why don't you Shrek out the review roast I did for the original Shrek? It's right there.